Hey again from rainy Lusaka today. I thought weekend is over, let's come back online and give you guys another inspiring live video because I am thinking about all these videos I've been doing and it's all great that you're getting this inspiration. But as long as you don't take any responsibility for creating a change in your life that you're after, nothing is going to happen. So I'm going to just pose this question at you, or actually I'm going to tell you that you're the only one who can make your life change happen. So what are you going to do this week to actually make it happen? You know, you're responsible for it. And in the last few years, I'd say responsibility has had it's gotten this dirty meaning behind it, and maybe you get an image of an angry parent telling a child, oh, you're responsible for your own mistakes. But that's not what I'm after. What I'm after is that responsibility is your ability to take action for your life, for your changes, for making your dreams happen. Because what happens when you take responsibility is that things actually roll into motion. You know, it's so easy to say, I don't have a choice. I have to be in this job. I have to do these things. I have to stay in this marriage, even if you're unhappy. I have to stay in a job that's so highly demanding and where a boss is not respectful towards you as a person and maybe as a team and has got no interest in your well-being. Well, I like to take that I don't have a choice out of your vocabulary, because you do have a choice and change does happen. So as I trot the globe after my husband, who is traveling the globe for his career, I don't always have a say of where I'm going, yet I do have a say on how I experience the time there. And I want to take responsibility of that part, because only that way am I gonna make the things happen that I want to experience throughout our stay in these countries. Now, I had this fantastic conversation today with an old client who was coaching with me a year ago. This client, she was starting to pour down. I hope you can still hear me. But talking to this client, it was fantastic, because she's come such a long way from where she was when she started. When she started coaching with me, her life was in shambles. Not her marriage was wonderful. Yet, she'd been fired, she'd had nasty work relationships, and she had been people stabbing her in her back afterwards, which meant that referrals became impossible, which meant that in her expertise, she didn't have a lot of freedom to move around. And the thing that changed it for her was actually the question, like, if money wasn't an issue, if you could do anything you wanted to do, what would you do? And she had stated what she would do, and that she would go and start a bed and breakfast. And then we were thinking, okay, but if the bed and breakfast is there and you still have to have a regular stable income at the side, what is it then that you would add on to that? So talking to her a year down the line, where a year ago she was in a very challenging personal place, where she didn't really like who she looked at in the mirror when she woke up in the morning, and she didn't know how to fill her days, and there was a lot of self-doubt and a lot of anger also towards other people, you know, ex-colleagues. There was a lot of assumptions about what people were thinking and saying about how she was living her life. And she dove into the coaching course with me without any hesitation. She did all the soul searching she needed to completely reconnect with who she was, why she was here, what she was going to do with that, and then how she was going to plan this to actually happen. Well, a year ago we didn't think she would make it. A year ago we thought there was such an emotional roller coaster that was going on that we honestly thought, you know, this change is never going to happen for her. Now, a year later, She is loving her life. She's got her bed and breakfast. She's still teaching on the side of it, which is something that she absolutely loves to do. Doesn't cost any energy, allows her to just transfer all her knowledge that she's built up and all her expertise. And she's having an impact on the people she teaches. And yet she's got the time that she wants to enjoy her nature, to enjoy her time together with her husband, to enjoy hosting people in the bed and breakfast, to spend time with all the animals around her. She made it happen. Why? Because she took responsibility. She said, I want that change. Now, you know what? Creating change when you're surrounded by people who may not necessarily support you can be a very big challenge. But that's where I can come in. I can help you create that change. I can help you completely reconnect to who you are, why you're here, what is the impact you want to leave behind, what legacy do you want to leave, what is the vision for your life that you want to start living. And I love doing this. This is what my passion is all about, is to help you live a life that's fulfilling, where you can have a career that does what you want, where you're tapping into your strengths, where you're really honoring you as a person. So you want to, if you feel that you're stuck, and if you feel that you really, really want that change, but you just don't know where to start, take responsibility now. Get in touch with me. Book a free Uplift My Life and Career session with me. And I will help you put the first steps into motion, put the first step into place so that you can put your life as you want it into motion. I look forward to hearing from you. You find the link that you need to book your meeting in the comment box below. And I hope you have a fantastic week full of action done by yourself, because you're taking responsibility for that one wild, wacky life that you want.